Good afternoon, Althea.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, Althea, can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Althea Penid, 23 years old, single, from Mananaika, Quezon.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you
Yes,
want to work as a maid?
I want to help my family.
You want to?
Help my family.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Because Malaysian country has a day off and the open country than Middle East.
How are you qualified for this job?
I am physically fit, mentally and emotionally.
May I know what your educational level is?
I am college level and I was studying consumer electronic servicing.
What was your recent working experience?
Restaurant staff at Mall of Asia.
Have you worked abroad before?
No, ma'am.
Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose baby are you taking care of?
My family.
How about elderly?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Like?
Computer literature, literate.
Mhm. Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino food. But I, but but I'm willing to learn no new food dishes.
Okay, are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I mentioned to you, which do you like most?
Washing.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You only allowed to bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and condition?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
I am hardworking, patient, long patient, and trustworthy.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I will assure you that I'm will to extend my time to finish my job.
Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
Fit to work, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you preferred to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any immediate family working here in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Althea, we have finished our question section. Let's go to case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to answer me truthfully. Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months only, if ever one of your family members passed away, what will you do?
I will call my family to say that I'm not go there and send the money for burial.
For the funeral.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, again, tell us about yourself and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I'm hardworking and I want to work Malaysia country uh, because Malaysian country has a day of and open country than Middle East, and mostly the people are so kind.
If ever your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
Hi, ma'am. I'm Althea. I'm willing to work with you, and I'm hardworking, innovation, trustworthy, and willing to extend my time to finish my job.
Okay, thank you very much, Althea. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Yes, ma'am.